welcome to my channel. So today I'm bringing you the Add the Stash video for my August kit. I'm a little bit behind with kits, but I do have a crop this weekend, so I am hoping to plough through some of this kit. So this is a quick video before I nip to work, just adding the stash so that I can get creating tomorrow. So I've laid out the papers to sort of give a view of the colourish scheme, and I have been through a few bits already. So I've pulled out some letters, so we do get all these goodies with the kit, of course, and they'll be used, but I'm adding in some extra bits. So I've pulled in these Fancy Pants puffy stickers because I find that dark colour matches really nicely to the paper, so I've brought in those. That's a different one, and then I've also brought in these Mini Market grey stickers as a nice neutral. And then embellishment packet wise, there's quite a few. I probably won't use them all, but they're here. So I've pulled in what's left from last month's kit just because these colours match really nicely. Maybe not so much the navy, but the others do, so try and get some of those used up. I've pulled in some little plus cork things because they were floating about and they're cute. I've brought in this charm word. This is from an old kit and there's only one word left, so we'll try and use that. And from the same kit I've also brought in 2 sticker sheets, again mainly because the peachy pinky colours match quite well. I then have some new hearts in grey and black, which is going to become my neutral, from a Studio Calico order, so I've popped those in. And then again, these little droplets, the peachy colour look good and it was hanging about, so they're in there too. Now from this Simple Stories pack, I did see, I think, a couple of sticker sheets that may well work. So I thought it'd be quite nice to pull in some little word stickers for a change. But then I did think that some of these with the big words may look good, and then we've got some labels. So there's some that's not so much, but I'll pull in the whole sticker pack just to give me variety. We don't have a die cut pack this month, so I do feel as though I want to use quite a few more layering pieces from my stash. Then I've got a really old sticker sheet from Fancy Pants. Again, I've just spotted the peach and pulled the rest out with it. I have 2 freckled fawn wooden words that I might try and use as a title. I think they may well would have come in an old kit. So we've got Together is the Best and Great Day. Then we've got Cedar Lane stickers and accents. Again, mainly the peachy colours that made me pull that in, that's on these papers, but there may be a few that can be used. I've brought in the Sailor V stickers that I have left from Pink Paisley, just to try and use a few of those up. And then just because it was there and it was funky, I've brought in this Ellie Studios limited edition puffy stickers that I've picked up recently. And it does cover on a few of the brighter papers, brighter colours that are occasionally in there, so I thought I'd pull that in. And then this last one, I'm going to get it open, it's just some little white acrylic houses from Studio Calico, and I just thought that would be something a little bit different. So that's the bigger pieces that I've pulled in for my kit. Then I've also pulled out my boxes, but not particularly gone through them. So I've pulled out a green box because there are very light elements of green, but I don't know if I have anything that is that sort of colour. But some of these may or may not work. Excuse me, I don't have too many green things, but I do have the odd little sticker that's a pale green that may work as a layering piece, so they're going in. A lot of these are dark green, but let's pull in anything that's pale green, just in case. So I think that's my green box. I've then also pulled in my yellow box because of this, mainly this yellow paper. Might work well as an accent. Has anything else got yellow on it? That is the question. Oh yeah, there is more. There's that sort of pop of yellow. So what have we got that I've not already had in a past kit? Because I don't want to pull in the same. So we've got the gold stars, but I pulled them out last time. What do I want? The label's not the right colour. Thing is, most of the things that are the right colour I pulled in last time. There's some little enamel dots. We'll pull in the sunshines again. Border strip. The label stickers the wrong colour. Couple more labels. And we'll just do that for yellow. And I brought in pink. Now I am looking really for a very, very paley pink. Those enamel dots will probably be the right colour. Maybe even these die cut shapes. We've got an old frame, that looks good. Some more enamel dots. Some of these are from the crepe paper range by the looks of it. Don't have too many that are pale. Probably not quite the right shading. We've got a little paper clip. Apologies if you can hear my emails pinging in the background. Yep, I'll have that butterfly. Got another die cut flower. That's cream base, not white base. Let's get rid of that. That's quite nice. Does that colouring sort of match? Oh, let's see if we can use that up. So there we go, that's the pink. And then the blue. Now the blues are a very funny colour blue. It's like a bluey green depending on where you're at. So I think I pulled that in last time, but let's go for it again. My blue box is overflowing. Now there are some pops of bright teal if I remember rightly, so I'm going to pull in those little teal stars again. Partly because they take up so much space in this box, so it'd be good to get them used up. That's I do really struggle with pulling everything out of this one. We've got something that's sort of a pale green, we've got something that's more of a pale blue. This is where the boxes merge together and it's like, actually, what box should it be in? I'll have that date, that's from the last kit. And then yeah, we'll pull in a couple of those bits that we had last time and never used. So that's that. And then lastly, I have pulled in my Happy Place die cut pack. There's quite a few colours that sort of matched up in here. It's got the peachy, it's got that red that's not quite red, it's got the blue. So I thought, while we don't have any ephemera in this pack, apart from, of course, the little bits and sequins that are all different, I'm going to pull in the whole of this die cut pack and keep that together and see how that goes. So that is me adding the stash. Sorry it's very quick this morning and also a little bit bitty, and I am full of a cold, but I have a crop tomorrow and I needed to get this done. Otherwise, what would I be scrapping with if I didn't get this sorted? So thank you for joining me. I will have a video up soon where I get this all into my really useful box, but I do separate that in case some people aren't interested. So thanks for visiting, and I'll speak to you all again soon.